Hey guys, how are you? It's Tara Stiles. Happy New Year! Hope you guys are having a great 2011 so far, and I hope you have a great and amazing and inspiring decade to come. This is a yoga routine that I came up with to help keep you on track toward your most inspiring self, creative self, to help get you back to you where all of the great things happen. So check it out. It works on strength, balance, focus, creativity, awareness, all that stuff, all in one routine. So I hope you like it, and I'll talk to you soon.
We're going to start sitting on your heels. Make sure you throw your hair up in a ponytail if it is going to be in your face here. Gently come down to your knees, reach your hips to your heels, sit up nice and tall. Gently rest your palms face down on your thighs and start to put your attention on your breath. If your breathing is anything other than long, deep breaths, start to gently guide it to long, easy breathing. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and start to settle in here. Gently inhale your arms all the way in and up here. Big breath in. Go to interlace your hands, stretching up, looking upward toward your fingertips. Left hand goes to the right knee, right fingertips behind you for a nice easy twist. Inhaling gets you a bit taller. Exhaling twists you a bit further. Same thing, other side. Interlace the hands, press the palms straight up. And then right hand goes to the left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthens you nice and tall. Exhale, spins you around. Go ahead and bring yourself back to center for a nice easy breath. We're going to come onto your hands and knees. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. Body is really neutral here. Moving with the breath a bit. Inhaling, drop your belly down, arching up, looking up to the ceiling. Exhaling, rounding all the way down, tucking your chin inward toward your chest. Repeating this a few times, moving with the breath here. Inhaling and arching. Exhaling and rounding. Don't worry about pushing or forcing the body here. The more you move and breathe, the more things will open up easily. Next, inhale at the very top, tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. Relax your shoulders, relax your heels. We're going to roll out into a plank pose, leading with the upper back, so tuck your chin as you go all the way out here. Body's in one straight line. Lengthen your breath, lengthen your body. Going to bend the elbows halfway down, lower your body halfway down, and press right back up in one straight line. You can also do this with the knees lowered, so try that out if this is a bit tough for right now. No worries. You're going to come over to a side plank, pressing down with the right hand, rolling to the outside edge of that right foot. Collarbones are wide open. You can keep the feet where they are. You can stack them. You can lower the bottom knee down if this is too much. We're going to reach that top arm all the way forward in front of you. Nice long side opener, and back to the middle. Same thing, other side, lifting the hips a bit. Press down with the left hand, rolling to the outside edge of that left foot, opening up the collarbones. Easy breaths here. And gently bringing yourself all the way back to your plank pose in the middle. Nice and steady. Gently bend the elbows halfway down, and we're going to keep lowering all the way down to your belly here. Go to interlace your hands behind. You're going to lengthen everything all the way from the very top of your head, one nice long arc all the way down through your spine, out to the backs of your legs and the tips of your toes. Keep the breath moving here. And gently lower all the way down. You're going to press your palms firmly into the ground, keeping your knees down. Shift your hips all the way up and back to sit on your heels, releasing your back. Gently rest your forehead down, nice and steady, letting everything settle for a moment. And we're going to come back onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back to your downward dog, relaxing your shoulders, reaching the heels down toward the ground. Slowly start to walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat, so you're in your standing forward bend here. Let your head relax over the legs. If it feels good to put a little bend in the knees or grab the elbows, that's nice to take some pressure out of the back. We're going to roll up to stand one vertebra at a time. Inhale, lifts your arms all the way out and up. And the exhale folds you all the way up and over the legs. Drop the head, drop the neck, really easy. Again, letting your head hang heavy, rolling all the way up one notch at a time. The inhale takes you all the way out and up, big breath. And the exhale folds you all the way up and over, really easy here. This should feel really good. One more time, just like that, keeping your head heavy, rolling all the way up. And the inhale starts to carry you up, taking the weight out of the muscles. And the exhale folds you all the way up and over the legs, dropping the head. Next inhale, you're going to lengthen up to a nice long flat back. As you exhale, press the fingertips, step the left leg all the way back to your nice low lunge. Let the hips sink and settle here, reaching some effort into that back heel. Really easy breaths. Gently lower the back knee down really carefully. You can tuck the toes, you can rest the top of the foot on the ground, whatever feels best for you. You can keep the fingertips where they are. If you want a bit more here, you can bring the hands up on the top thigh. And gently tuck the toes, press the fingertips down, lift the hips all the way straight up to the ceiling, folding that torso over the front leg. Pull your front hip back and down and relax the neck and head. Breathing easy here to release any tension in the backs of your legs. Gently shift your weight right on top of that standing leg, the right leg. Fingertips will press down right under your shoulders. Back leg comes up parallel to the ground. Keep some effort going out into that back heel. If this is a simple balance for you, you can bring the palms together. You can bring your hands to your shin. Anything that feels good here. Continue to breathe easily. And we're going to come all the way back to your nice, easy, low lunge here. Sinking the hips. Press the palms firmly down. Step yourself back to your plank pose, top of your push-up. We're going to bend the elbows halfway down and continue lowering all the way down to the ground. This time, press your palms in the ground, roll your shoulders down your back, start to lift your chest, dropping the shoulders away from your ears. You can straighten your arms as much as you'd like to, getting a nice opening through the torso. Tuck the toes, shift your hips all the way up and back to your downward dog. Again, we're going to walk the feet all the way up to your hands, one step at a time, doing the whole thing on the other side, folding over the legs. Keeping your head heavy, rolling everything up to stand. As you make it up, the inhale takes your arms all the way out and up, big breath in. And as you exhale, all the way up and over the legs, folding inward. As you inhale, lengthen up to a nice long flat back. Gently press the fingertips, step the right leg this time all the way back to your nice low lunge. Sinking the hips, keep reaching out to that back heel, lengthen out to the top of your head. Easy breaths, easy body here. Gently lower the back knee down to your mat. You can keep the toes as they are or press the top of the foot onto the mat and you keep the fingertips where they are or bring your hands on top of that thigh. Relax and breathe. You can drop the shoulders and make a bit of an arch here if that feels good. From here, we'll press the fingertips back down, tuck the toes, start to lift the hips straight up to the ceiling, dropping the torso over that front leg, releasing any tension in the back of the leg here, also in the spine. Let the neck and head hang heavy. Long, easy breaths into the back of you. From here, we're going to shift the weight right on top of that left leg. Press the fingertips down right into the shoulders. Back leg lifts up even with your ground. Your toes are pointing down. It's as if your back foot was essential and holding up a wall. So you've got a good amount of effort going there. Reaching out to the top of your head. Your stomachs are nice and strong. That will help keep you balanced. A couple more long, easy breaths here. And we're going to come all the way back to that nice low lunge, deeply bending that standing leg, reach the back leg all the way back behind you, palms pressed firmly down, step the foot back to your plank pose, top of your push-up. We're going to hang here for a few breaths. This builds a nice amount of strength and focus in the body. Easy breaths. If you start to get tired, breathe longer and fuller. It will take the weight out of the muscles. Gently bend the elbows halfway down and press back one straight line, again like that, halfway down. And all the way up, awesome. Again, halfway down. This time we'll drop the knees carefully down to the ground, coming into your upper dog, shoulders drop away from your ears, big breath in here, opening up the chest, tuck the toes, lift the hips, all the way up and back to your downward dog. Again, slowly walking the feet all the way up to your hands, one easy step at a time, folding over your legs, dropping the head inward. This time we're going to get a nice shoulder opener, interlace the hands behind you, arms reach all the way up and over your body, let the head hang down. You can put a little bend in the knees here if that feels nice, releasing any tension. Rolling up to stand one notch at a time. Inhale lifts you all the way out and up, big breath in, lengthening the spine. Exhale, gently press your palms together right in front of you. And when you've had enough of that, we'll rest the hands right down by your sides. So great job and Happy New Year. I hope you get everything you want in the new year.